Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another LEGO review. Today I have the 1989 Batwing. So this is a very highly anticipated set. If you have the 1989 Batmobile from last year of 2019, the 2020 Batwing is definitely going to be appealing and probably something you're going to want to purchase to put next to that Batmobile. This set looks absolutely incredible. It comes with 2,363 pieces. It's number 76161, and it's going to have a retail price of $200. It's going to go on sale on November 1st of 2020. This right here is a review unit provided by LEGO. That's why it has this not for sale sticker right here, and that's also why I have it a little bit early. So I'm super excited. I have seen the 1989 Batman film with Michael Keaton and all that jazz. And the Batwing is very iconic in that movie. It's very prominent towards the end. So if you're a fan of that film or you're just a fan of Batman, this is definitely going to be something that will absolutely appeal to you. First, the impressions off this box is it's actually very matte black on the side. It's not the shiny black that we've been seeing throughout 2020 for the adult-oriented sets. And what I mean is, I guess another example here is I have the Batmobile from last year. This doesn't have nearly the same matte finish as what the Batwing here. Small detail, but I really like it. It feels like Batman. Turning the box around, you'll see Batman himself on the side there. Nice little detail. You'll see another angle of the Batwing. But what's really cool about this set is it shows right here is that it's actually wall mountable. So just like the new LEGO mosaics that they released earlier this year, you can actually mount this on the wall. It's going to be kind of interesting, and I'm going to try to do that actually, at least show how to do it. So I'm very excited to review this set. Let's go ahead and dive into it right now, guys. All right, so here it is, the Batwing, and I have to say my first impressions are, wow, this thing is legitimately huge. Like, it's way, way bigger than I think a lot of you are going to imagine it to be. The pictures don't do it justice. They really don't. Turning it around, you can see that there is a light bluish gray stand. Normally these type of stands for bigger collectible LEGO sets are actually black, but for this is the first time I believe where it's light bluish gray. I actually really like that choice. I think it looks really good. The stand in particular, it's very sturdy. As you can see, I could just take the set off pretty easily, and here's the plaque if you want to read it. I'll go ahead and zoom in. I'm not going to read everything, but you can pause the video now and take a look at that if that interests you. So yeah, very sturdy stand. It's all light bluish gray. No complaints here. Very good design. Looks great. We'll take a look at the minifigures. They actually come on this nice little stand with some gargoyles on each side. You get 3 minifigures. We'll take a look at that in just a little bit, but let's focus our attention on the Batwing here. Okay, so first off, you might notice that there is 2 Gatling guns on each side of the Batwing. That is actually accurate to the 1989 Batman film. The Gatling guns look pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Great job from LEGO. You have some missile details right here, some nice little details as well on here. And then if we take our attention right here on the side of the wing, and this is the case on both sides, is that you have this little air flap right here that will go in and out like so. So that's a nice little detail. Moving back near the cockpit area, the other thing you might notice is that the wings here, they're not actually like set in a particular way. You can adjust them as you will. So that's really nice. Now the rest of it is honestly all on the inside. That's pretty much all the moving parts on the outside. It is a display model first, so keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and open this cockpit so you can see it's all one big piece. Bunch of trans black pieces for the windshield. Alright, so the first control panel you'll see here is an actual minifigure is being targeted on the monitor, so that's a nice little detail. You'll see there's 2 different joysticks here. They do actually move. There's also some gauges on both sides of the front. There's a little, what looks to be kind of a speaker right here. Then there's 2 more gauges on those 1x1 tiles right there. And then moving the set around, there's a full sticker panel with details on each side on 2 different slopes right here and here. The next part is something I think a lot of you will be quite shocked by. So right here is something called the Bat engine. That's what it says on the sticker. That's really, really funny. I enjoy that detail. But the Bat engine actually flips up, and what it will reveal is a crowbar. 2 of them, in fact, actually. So you can actually take said crowbars, and this is very interesting, and this is what the instructions actually tell you to do, is they tell you to take the crowbar, and you're going to take it over here, and you're just gonna kind of feel your way over here and lift up this 2x4 dark bluish gray tile. You're going to take that out, and then there you go. That's your way of wall mounting this set. So isn't that crazy? I'm surprised they have like an entire way of like trying to do this, but yeah, you use the crowbars to open up this, and this is how you wall mount it. So basically you're going to, this is the hook right here. It's a piece that was introduced in the LEGO Mosaic set. There's only one hook, and so I assume what they're intending you to do is you're supposed to take your Batwing and you're supposed to put it on the wall, and you put a nail right here. You could do it that way, or you could actually put the nail in first, and then this is just a better guide of exactly how to get that nail in. You could put it, wall mount it onto that nail, and then you're just going to close it back up with your tile. So I kid you not, the instructions actually show you how to do that. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, very interesting little Easter egg inside the cockpit of the Batwing. All right, so the last thing I want to show on the Batwing is when it's on its stand, you can really clearly see that there actually is just a little bit of details on the underside. The main details are the fact that you have this, and this right here. It's all like a snot Lego technique of just adding a teeny bit of detail. There's not a ton on the bottom, and what these particular parts allow you to do is when you set the Batwing on a level surface, it's just providing a more even layer to put it down instead of putting it on all of these plates and, I don't know, causing interruptions. But there is some slight detail on the underside. I also want to show that there are some lights on the wing tips on either side. There's some great wedge plate details here on the side as well, really just adding to the look of the vehicle, and overall I'm really impressed with it. Now, just to kind of hit home on the scale of the Batwing, I do want to compare it to another $200 kind of collector series set, which is a Star Wars Tantive 4 vehicle. So as you can see, the Batwing is huge. It's actually almost the same length as the Tantive 4 is, and I mean, it's obviously super wide and also has a lot of depth as well. So it's absolutely a massive vehicle. I'm really hoping that the Tantive 4 here kind of conveys a good sense of just how big this set honestly is. It is really quite incredible what LEGO's been able to do here in terms of the scale of the set. All right, so lastly onto the minifigures. First off, you get a Joker henchman. So this one is actually pretty prominently shown in the 1989 Batman film. He's the guy that comes in with the boombox, and they actually include that in this set, which is a nice little detail. But I also really like the fact that there's arm printing on this minifigure. So you can see there's a nice Joker card detail on the side of his arm. It's the only minifigure that comes with arm printing. Really great. The pants, unfortunately, don't have any printing, but he does have some prints on the backside of his torso. One-sided face, great looking minifigure. All right, so next up is Joker, and as you can see, this is a new version of Joker with the kind of black suit. As you can see, there's some great leg details. He does come with a waistcape actually around here on the side. That looks really good. There is some light details on the back torso print. There's no other prints on the back or side legs, so just what you see here on the front. And then he has this one-sided face and a top cap as well. And as you can see, great looking minifigure, great expression. I do wish there was some type of other details on the minifigure here, but I mean, I think with what LEGO had to work with, I think this does look really good. And lastly is our Michael Keaton Batman with the molded cape, which is probably one of my favorite Batman cowls I've ever seen, made from Lego. I believe it is the exact same from the Batmobile, unfortunately. It's not a huge deal, but I'm sure some hardcore Lego Batman collectors will be a little upset by that. Here's the torso print underneath. Great details, and as you can see, there is a double-sided face with two different expressions for Batman. He also has two batarangs and no other details other than that. All right, so you guys have seen the set now, and I have to say, this definitely feels worthy of that $200 price tag. A lot of Lego sets that come through here in the studio just don't always add up to the price that Lego is selling it for. Sometimes they will be a good value, sometimes they won't. Thankfully, the Batwing is absolutely worth that $200 price tag, mainly because of just how big this thing is. The box doesn't do it justice. The photos on Lego's website don't do this justice. It is a massive collectible vehicle to store, to put up in your collection and on your shelves, wherever you want to put it. Of course, you can wall mount it, which is really cool. You get this stand here where you can put this in two different variations of whether you want it going down or going up. If you have it going up, obviously you can have it this way with the plaque facing towards you. Personally, I like it going downwards. I think this is the better way to go, just because I think it has a better overall look, and it really just looks cool. Honestly, I love the way it looks. Minifigure selection is absolutely there. I love the arm printing on the henchman. Batman looks great. Joker looks great. There's really not much to complain about here, guys. I am shocked with how much detail Lego is able to cram into this and still make it at such a huge scale. Like, that is just incredible. Great job to the designer. The building techniques used, while good, obviously it's a very sturdy, solid model. This rim part here and over here, a little questionable. The techniques used will definitely confuse you as you build it. They use like rubber bands to kind of hold this thing in, and you're just kind of like, is this supposed to work this way? And you're kind of just like questioning things, but it works. It does work. It's sturdy. So, I mean, what can you say? If it works, it works. So overall, I'm really impressed with this set. $200 feels like a very fair price. If you're just remotely a Batman fan or you just have any interest in this set, getting it will not disappoint you. You'll have fun building it. You'll have fun looking at the sheer scale and being able to not only display it as is, but again, I've never seen a Lego set wall mountable other than the new Lego mosaics for this year. So having an actual physical collectible set, being able to attach it to the wall without having to put shelves and stuff like that. I know a lot of Lego fans have trouble finding places to put such big things like this, and having that wall mountability is just absolutely incredible. I think Lego just hit it out of the box with this set. So overall, definitely pick it up. Honestly, great set. I do want to thank Lego for providing this set for review. Like always, they are not paying me or anything like that to make a positive review. In fact, I could trash this set if I really want to. But I've built it, I've experienced it as is, and honestly, it's a great set, guys. It really honestly is. Well, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.